Well, the Kenya Film Commission is working with counties to make Kenya an attractive film destination for both international firms as well as local production houses. Kenya Film Commission CEO Timothy Owase further says they have rolled out the Studio Mashinani program in collaboration with the Kenya Broadcasting Corporation, KBC, to tap and nurture talent. So far, Studio Mashinani programs have been rolled out in Bomet, Kitui and Vihiga counties. Tonight, Irene Muchuma-odim engages the Kenya Film Commission CEO on the state of filming in Kenya.
Right, we are coming to you from the Kenya Film Commission. We are here to engage the KFC's director, Timothy Owase. We are here to establish where do we stand at as the country, considering that Kenya has been mentioned not once or twice as an ideal film destination, and where are we heading to from where we were. Welcome on set, Mr. Owase, and as we kick off, where do we stand at? Kenya at some point was viewed as the best destination in Africa when it comes to filming, but at some point this glory was lost. Where are we today?
Thank you for hosting me. First of all, Kenya hasn't lost ground. We still hold the position as the best location for filming in Africa. When you look at Kenya Film Commission's mandate and core to it, our slogan talks about Film Kenya, Capture Africa. That position still remains, and the Kenyan government is determined to even grow it to a different level, possibly to position Kenya as the best filming hub in the world.
But you know, when we talk about the glory that we had, I'm looking at these best films that we used to shoot in the tourism destination places and also the Disney World. They would prefer Kenya as opposed to any other destination in Africa. What would we pride in as of today?
Today, the Kenya Film Commission prides at having a positioning of the best filming destination as far as locations. When we talk about the people, we have the best environment for anyone across the globe to film. Think about the capacity that this country has when it comes to the scale, the equipment or studios, as well as the geographical positioning of the country when you look at it in Africa as a whole. And that gives Kenya a pole position when it comes to key choices as to where one would want to come and film.
Right now, we have moved to the devolved system of governance when it comes to most of our development projects. And here we are looking at engaging the people at the county level and talking about our locations. How is KFC engaging the youth at the county level? Are we looking at lowering the cost? Because many people have not been able to showcase their talent because filming happened to be so costly in Kenya.
We all aspire to have the best as far as filming in Kenya is concerned. And the very basics that I would like to enumerate is for us to look at what is it that the Kenyan government is doing through Kenya Film Commission to ensure that we achieve what you've just asked. One, we must ensure that the filming environment, as far as the legal framework, that is policies that are favorable, bringing on board counties so that, because most counties hold the key locations, we have to bring them on board to appreciate what film can be able to do to these specific locations. Other than that, the education system. Remember, the government has started implementing the KBC, which is geared towards the vocational training. And when we talk about skills, it's a hands-on kind of training that is being implemented now in the country. That will promote a lot when it comes to the filming business. Something else that we cannot ignore is the fact that we must be able to map out our locations and position them among us the rest across the world. That's why the Commission has put in place a locations mapping program that will be complete in another 2 months and will be able to showcase what we have to offer.
Have we set aside a certain amount, let's say this is for improving the growth of the youth in the filming industry? because looking at the role that KFC is performing and looking at the state of the film industry, especially at the county level, where do we stand at?
I'll refer you directly to our core programs. We have My County, My Story. This is a program that is strictly geared towards the youth across counties. And what the Commission is doing is putting in money for each county to be able to tell a story. We know we'll be able to engage the youth if we put them into practice. That is to mean when each county is able to produce a story, then a number of youths will be employed. Remember, filming business comes with a lot of benefits. Think about when you shoot a film on a location, that will be a permanent marketing component for that particular location. When you have a production happening at your location, then you will be able to impart skills to the young people and all that are participating in this particular production. We also know that our country is a vibrant country, and we want to continue promoting the cohesion and integration and enjoy the beauty of this country as far as people, locations, our traditions, and so on. So filming or film business in the country is one of the very best that one can ever have in promoting all these aspects. And that's what the Kenya government is actually yearning to deliver to the Kenyan people. And also, when we look at our programs, we focus on more creating opportunities that will be able to provide room for those who aspire to join to be able to do that. Think about the empowerment program that we just launched last month. This is supporting the creatives to be able to tell their stories. You know, you may have a beautiful story that you want to tell the world, but because production is not cheap, you need to be supported. And that's why the Kenya government, through the Commission, is deliberately putting money to productions.
When you talk about empowerment programs, have we identified certain counties that these programs have already kicked off? Or if they have not kicked off, when are they likely to kick off? And what impact are we likely to have in a certain given period?
For us, the program has kicked off across the country. Remember, we send out a call for any filmmaker who has a project to apply to be supported either in story development, production, distribution, or marketing. What that means is that if your project is successful to get support in terms of funding, then we are guaranteed of job creation. Any government in the world looks at creating opportunities. And for us, by putting money to the industry, gives us an opportunity to employ many young people and also to give them an opportunity to tell their story. And when a good story is told well, then the benefits that come with it are immense. Why? We'll be able to earn to the exchequer, that is economic benefits, tourism, talking about branding our country, and also just being to pride about our heritage. We want each county to pride in itself, growing the local film industry. Because when you go to Kisii, for example, it's got very good stories, very good sceneries. But has the county invested in supporting the local film? The answer is no. And that's why we've made it a choice to approach all the economic blocks across the county. There are about 7. North Rift, that is Noreb, there is the Lake region, a collection of counties that have come together to form an economic bloc. So the intention is to sensitize the CECs so that we are able to make them aware. Because if the CECs are not aware, and the chief officers, then the film business will never see the light of day, because when they are doing budgeting, they're the people to put money in the what? In the budgets. If they don't, then we'll miss out. Something else that is key is setting up of ultra-modern cinema theaters. Why? We want to see an opportunity where local dwellers are able to see themselves on screen through mobile cinema or through the ultra-modern cinema theaters within counties.
When you talk about job creation, we really hyped the studio Mashinani. Where are we today? What impact has it made to the society?
Studio Mashinani is a project that we are undertaking together with the Kenya Broadcasting Corporation. And this is a project that aims at bringing production facilities closer to the people. The intention is to bring these facilities to each and every county, if not constituency. Why are we saying this? We have been undertaking quite a number of capacity development programs, imparting skills to majority of our youths. But these youths, other than just the skills, they need facilities to be able to produce. So studios are critical in adding value to the skills that we have already imparted. So as we discussed today, the reality is that in another few months, we should have a studio in Bomet, Gatanga, Kitui and Gatanga. The construction or installation of these studios are already in progress. Uriri, and also we are looking at putting one in Vihiga. Of course, those are just but to mention a few. Our intention is to cover the entire country. And when we do that, we'll have brought facilities that will be able to enable storytelling closer to the people.
Your selling point is the local filming. And so far we have had challenges. Maybe how have you been able to handle these challenges? And what are we looking at improving in making Kenya an ideal film destination?
Well, for us, we don't look at them as challenges. We, at the Commission, we focus on really converting those challenges to opportunities. One, we realize that we need to actually organize the industry. We encourage the creation of film guilds, an example of an actors guild, producers guild, and other film associations. When these associations are in place and the governance to that matter is in place, then there will be more self-regulation than policing. So our aim is, if you are producing a film, is it a film that conforms with the ethos of the nation? And if that is the case, how can we help you to be able to ensure your film is business friendly and you're able to earn an income from it? When that happens, then there is continuity of business, and also encourage others to join in. When they join in, then prosperity for Kenya will be at the forefront.
When you're also looking at the scorecard at the Kenya Film Commission, there's been that perception working with KFC is hectic. What different is it from yesterday, yesteryears, and today, now that you're in office?
I'm happy that we are discussing this at a time when I have clocked about a year in office. There are quite a number of programs that we have introduced, and the team at the Commission is committed to delivering to the mwananchi services in a timely manner and efficiently. How are we doing this? First of all, there have been quite a number of complaints that being able to film in Kenya, you need to visit like 20 organizations getting licenses, permissions for you to be able to film. And to cure that problem, the Commission is currently putting in place what we call an e-film shop. The e-film shop will be a one-stop shop using technology where you should be able to get your license, you should be able to access a national park in terms of paying your fees, and also getting permission to get in counties and other offices. For example, if you need to access a drone and you need to get permission from the Civil Aviation Authority, you will be able to do that at a click of a button on your mobile phone. That is just one of the many ways we are progressing to ensure that we make it easy for filmmakers. Two, we've created room for capacity development. There is Kalasha Writers Hub. Why is Kalasha Writers Hub important? Kalasha Writers Hub is important because we want to enable our youngsters to tell their stories the best way. Remember, every film starts with a story, and a well-written story will always give you room to tell it well. So when we impart skills that are geared towards best storytelling, then we are guaranteed production, post-production, and all other facilities will enable Kenya coming to the fore when it comes to positioning in Africa. In addition to that, we are also encouraging investors to come in and set up facilities, because that is an opportunity that is glaring, waiting for investors to come in. And the Kenya government is ready to give incentives that are geared towards enabling anyone who is investing into the sector to take it up and move forward. And that will be one way of helping the growth of this particular sector. And when they take up, they create wealth by doing what they love, because it's enjoyable. It's not an 8 to 5 job. It is purely an opportunity for them to do what they love doing at will.
Looking at the Kalasha Awards, we have had them in the previous years. Even last year, we noted some changes from the other years. But then, what would make me apply for this year's awards that is different from last year?
First of all, the main aim as to why Kenya Film Commission hosts Kalasha is so that we appreciate the kind of content that has been produced in a particular year. We also want to celebrate with the creators of this content and just appreciate them and show them that indeed we can be able to go beyond, and encourage those who are aspiring to participate to be able to up their game and see to it that they can be able to compete and win. This year, our focus is to give Kalasha value. One, all winners will walk away with a cash reward and other goodies given by the Commission and our key partners. We believe that in the region, Kalasha is the anchor award, if not the Oscars. And our aspiration is to see to it that in the next few years, Kalasha Awards should be a place to be when we talk about film awards.
As we come to the close, Bwana CEO, what is your take about the Oscars in Kenya? Where do we stand at today?
Remember, Kenya Film Commission is the host of the Select Committee for Oscars. Any film or any Kenyan film that is to be submitted to the Oscars, we have appointed a committee within the commission which comprises of the local filmmakers or stakeholders who determine, based on the requirements of the Oscars, to be able to submit. So we are very active, and I believe, given that the government has now started supporting productions, it's very possible that the kind of stories that will be told going forward should be able to give us a high chance of participation at the Oscars and even winning. At the Commission, we pride in making Kenya a place to be, or creating a hub that everyone will yearn to when it comes to filming. When you talk about filming, you think about Kenya as an ideal location. Therefore, the Commission is committed and remains so by creating everything possible to see to it that anyone who steps into this land, be it in a county, the city, you should be able to feel comfortable that you've got friendly people, good locations, you have a friendly organization by the name of Kenya Film Commission that is facilitating productions in the country, and also support of any kind that you may require to do your film business. Distribution, again, is another key area that we are keen to see to it that we really support the local distributors to have Kenyan films go beyond our borders. We also pride on partnerships, because we know we cannot be able to win on our own. We therefore have quite a number of institutions, including Kenya Broadcasting Corporation, among others, Canon, MultiChoice, and so on, that we are working together to see to it that we are able to add value to the Kenyan people. Just as the president has always said that we must support the big four, remember, film purely supports the entire big four agenda, because we are an enabler. We support communication in agriculture, in manufacturing, and we also support when it comes to soft skills. So communication is key, storytelling is key, and remember, during this COVID time, the entertainment industry has turned out to be one of the key essential services. So I call upon all Kenyans to really rally behind the film industry, because where we are at, the sky is the limit.
Right, we have been engaging the KFC CEO, Bwana Timothy Owase, and he has enlightened us on the state of film in Kenya, and as we look forward as making Kenya an ideal film destination. My name is Irene Muchuma-odim. Back to you, studio.